Vamos lá. Dança. Sabe aquelas danças que os passarinhos faz para chamar as fêmeas? Então, é tipo isso daqui. Tá tipo, o que tá acontecendo, mano? O que você tá fazendo? Por que você tá fazendo isso? Aí quando você olha lá atrás, ó. Vamos lá. Ah, a gente tinha parado nas missões deles. Tá. Eu tenho que ir em mais missões para aumentar a taxa de sincronia, então vamos lá. Os dois são fraco contra a eletricidade, então eu vou pegar a eletricidade e vou. Tá, vamos lá.
Ash levels will not hinder the mission. Take care, everyone.
Right then, let's do this.
All right, let's get
Ai,
it done.
era pro bicho tá fazendo isso, rapaz.
Round one. First is almost done.
Será que eu consigo quebrar com a machadada? Consegui.
Entering the operation area. Aragami moving away. It's headed for the feeding ground.
Form up.
Gather up, huh?
Form up.
Ah não, aí ele já me viu então. Vambora nele, né?
Burst status running out. Magnificent.
I'll put a hole in you.
Thank you.
Ah, dei o tiro errado.
Detected. Round one. Watch your step. Aragami launch broken. Slow it down. Enemy movement destroyed. Take the offensive now. Fine strike. Round two. Make
Oxi,
secondary target and is in pursuit.
não nada.
Round two. Make contact with
Ah não.
and is in pursuit. Engage clearance granted. Activation on standby.
Ih, Ricardo.
Burst is almost gone. You're mine. Enemy is down. It's our chance. Aragami almost silent. Finish it off.
You got skill.
Agora fazer devoração desses bichos para pegar material. E a gente continua lá com a Deus.
Engage concluded.
A Deus tá por ali, ó. Opa.
Aragami activation response detected.
Ei,
You see it?
ei.
Enemy is down. It's our chance. Aragami almost silent. Finish it off. Area Aragami
Okay.
silent. I'd expect no less.
I would love more jobs like this.
What an easy mission. Far too easy. I'll pick up bad habits.
Great work. I mean, great work today.
Eu ainda tenho que ir nas missões, eu acho. Pertinho. Ah!
That was a heck of a fight. I'm giving you my main dish at dinner tonight as a reward.
Vai ver. Vamos para a próxima missão. Divino fogo? Ah, eu vou levar só bala divina, então.
Ash levels
São
will not
dois,
hinder the
eu-
mission. Take care, everyone.
Posso seguir reto direto.
Let's get
Vou
started.
achar o primeiro.
It's difficult to read in a color, so abnormal.
Me ajuda, Lulu.
Aragami moving away. It's headed for the feeding ground. Aragami activation response detected. Pound 1. Watch your surroundings. Aragami activation response.
É, eu vou ter que cuidar desse aragamis sozinho, pelo visto. Ver se eu consigo quebrar a máscara dele. Aí, consegui.
Enemy is down. It's our
E aí, Lulu, tranquilo?
Aragami almost silent.
Vamos lá.
Finish it off.
Já estão terminando de derrotar o aragamis ali. Eu vou dar uns tirinhos aqui pra ajudar.
Objectives accomplished. That was sheer perfection.
Puxa,
Easy mission.
Easy win.
Ah, that felt wonderful.
Don't forget to check for
foi
useful items.
tranquilo, tranquilo. Oh, meu Deus. Aqui mais algumas missões para poder completar.
Oh, welcome home. Wanna eat, hit the showers, do some lifting?
Aqui fica em 80%, eu acho. Próximo, eu vou fazer umas missões curtinhas para ver se completa. Fica 70. Não, pera, área 1 não. É a... Bora lá.
flash levels will not hinder the mission. Take care, everyone.
Essa missão vai ser rapidinho.
Let's get started. Hit 'em up.
Detected secondary target imminent for combat.
Gotcha. Got it.
Scanning area. Lieutenant, beginning search. Ricardo made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit. Ricardo made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit. Target oracle response clear. Prepare for extraction.
We could have handled more. Good work, team.
So, head back?
We're waiting for you back home.
Tem mais material. Falta mais um pouquinho.
That was a heck of a fight. I'm giving you my main dish at dinner
Tentar
tonight.
completar uma missão de ranking alta. Pra ver se vai. Eita, essa daqui vai ser massa. Cavalo, Megazord, Escorpião, Bicho Lutador e o Lobão. Hoje em fraca contra frio, eu acho. Toma.
Instruments read normal. Go ahead and begin the operation.
All right, let's get it done.
Segunda pessoa no mundo que eu acho que joga Good Item no teclado. Quem é a primeira pessoa? Eu gosto muito de jogar o Good Item no teclado.
Made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit. Made contact with secondary
Mais controle, sabe?
pursuit.
Got it.
Tu joga no controle?
Round one. Burst
Cadê
status
o bichão? Aqui, o cavalo Megazord.
It felt that.
You're under attack from beyond maximum
Tá.
range. Be careful.
Beware.
Kick their ass.
Eu errei o tiro.
One. Burst status running out. Target activating. Round one. Launch exposed.
Aí, quebrei.
Aragami oracle response.
Até porque é jogo de videogame, né? Esse daqui. Jogo de console. E essa série veio do videogame. Só que eu gosto de jogar no teclado esse daqui. GG.
Job well done.
What an easy mission.
We leaving?
Aproveitar pra curar eles. Cadê? Vem cá todo mundo.
I simply must return the favor.
É, então. O Ricardo que era pra eu curar, ele tá lá do outro lado do mapa. O jogo tá bem alto comparado à minha voz. Ah, mas é porque quando eu tô falando, o volume do jogo abaixa um pouco. Mas assim, tá bom? Tipo, o volume do jogo e a minha voz tá balanceado. Ah, sim, certo. Pera ainda então, deixa eu ajeitar isso. Eu acho que assim melhorou agora. Eu diminui um tantinho só do volume do jogo.
God Ark or Caravan? The cleaner the better.
Vamos ver se ficou bom.
You're in position. Begin when ready. Be sure to come home, okay?
Move out. Come, let us enjoy ourselves.
Tá. Acho que agora tá bom. Eu spawnei na frente do escorpião. Tem o... Ah, eu não gosto desse bicho. Mas baixou um tiro só. No cangote. Ah, desviou da minha bala. Ele é muito imprevisível. Mas eu eliminei rapidão. Aqui eu tô com a equipe full DPS.
Round 1. Burst status running out.
Opa. Pera ainda. Eu acho que eu sem querer acabei aumentando o volume do jogo demais. Nossa, a distância do tiro que eu dei pro bicho pra parede. Aí, deu certo.
That was spectacular. That it?
Now this is
A
a
única diferença que tem que tu jogar pro controle, pro teclado e mouse é isso daqui, ó. Quando você mira com a arma, ela demora um pouquinho pra puxar independente da quantidade que tu puxa com o mouse. Ó. Eu vou botar o meu gato aqui só pra você ver. Ó. A diferença. Puxa muito pro lado e a arma só vira um pouquinho. Eu jogo mais de lança e booster blade, já que eu não joguei o 3. Então. Eu gosto de jogar muito de Heavy Moon, que eu acho uma arma bastante divertida. Tipo, a arma vira um machadão, você gira com ela, você faz uma coisa. Virou uma serra elétrica. Muito legal. Vamos
God arc or
afinar a
caravan,
arma.
the cleaner the better.
Joguei a demo dele, achei genial a arma. Não é isso? No começo do jogo, quando essa arma aqui saiu, ela tava quebrada porque era uma arma nova. Aí veio desbalanceada. Só que aí eles balancearam e ficou tranquilo. Tem uma coisa que eu gosto de fazer, eu vou te mostrar aqui.
Ash levels will not hinder the mission.
Eu gosto de derrubar o bicho e finalizar com a machadada. Que ela dá a mesma quantidade de dano que a Heavy Blade. Só que um pouquinho menos na real.
Detected primary target and has entered combat.
Ai, tanto de bicho do nada. Chamou a família inteira. Que isso?
Status running out. Emergency situation. Unexpected.
Quem que apareceu?
Coming in quick. Entering the area.
Ah, o lobo.
Reinforcements.
It's different from other aragami.
Aragami activation response.
Ai, não vou alcançar. Nossa, alcancei.
Take the offensive now.
Eu dei 20k de dano, brincando.
Something on maximum range. Be careful.
Caramba.
Long range fire incoming.
Ah, vou fazer de novo. Agora eu dei 9k.
110%.
Mas eliminou no instante o inimigo.
What an easy mission.
I've got a date with a bottle tonight.
You must return
With all of your capabilities, you don't even
Cadê a Lulu?
need support.
O que a Lulu tá fazendo ali sozinha?
Thank you.
Tranquilo, me dá o follow que de vez em quando eu faço conteúdo assim, tipo terças, sextas e domingo eu faço lives das 18 horas às 22 de jogos assim. E Tacozinho, muito obrigado pelo follow. Seja bem-vindo. Tô finalizando agora toda a série do Gogeta. Pois bem, muito obrigado pela sua companhia. Aparece aí mais vezes. Ah, é verdade, olha só, a gente fechou 60 follows.
Dish at dinner tonight as a reward.
Pode parecer pouquinho, mas já é bastante número. Eu tô felizão com isso. Vamos lá fazer a missão adicional do Ricardo. Uma missão de extermínio. Mas 60 follows é tipo... Cada pessoa que vieram aqui pra me assistir. Que legal.
Okay, let's do a little warm-up. Though, I guess you probably won't even break a sweat.
Ash density is very low, and we've got beautiful weather today. Should be smooth
Opa.
sailing. There aren't that many origami responses, but don't
Calma,
be careless,
rapaz.
okay?
Thanks, Amy.
Diamante de ferro me quebrando.
So, let's get cracking, shall we? Nice view, huh? I fought in this area before, way back. I was a wandering mercenary for several years after the calamity. I had nowhere to go, and nowhere to return to either.
É, Ricardo. Ô louco, eu nunca acertei isso. Nossa.
Since the whole world was covered in ash, us normal God Eaters couldn't do much. It was hide in a port, manage ages, or fight outside the ash. I didn't want to join anyone, and there was no way I was going to be sending kids out to fight. So I wandered from place to place, looking for somewhere to live. Or die. That went on for years. Until one day the owner came and found me. She was aboard a new ash crawler. The Chrysanthemum.
É, tem nunca vivo. Nossa. Vi o olho do bicho mexendo no chão. Susto.
Aragami response is all clear. Good work out there.
We're done already? Sorry, but I want to take a look around. Can you give us a bit?
Oh? Sure, that's no problem.
Thanks.
Conversar, Ricardo.
You don't mind hanging out a bit longer, do you?
I'll heal you.
I was roaming around as a mercenary, and the owner still went to the trouble to find me. She asked me to help realize the utopia she used to talk about. I went slack-jawed. That dream, the one I thought lost in the calamity, she was still chasing it. But I didn't feel like taking her up on her offer. My heart was twisted from what happened, and her choosing me stung somehow. So I tried to say no. But she told me she looked up my history and talents and had just the right job for me. It's just like her, right? She found hope and possibility, even in someone like me. I admired her confidence so much, and before I knew it, I'd signed up with her. And ever since, I've been running around for the port. It's been hectic, but fulfilling. But Warner wasn't with her anymore. I sometimes wonder if the two of them had worked together again on that shared dream. Don't you think they'd have come up with something even better than the ports we have now?
Sei, rapaz. Talvez.
I've done everything I could in the hopes that I could atone for my failures. That feeling never leaves me.
Isso vai melhorar, cara.
Better.
Yes.
Yeah. Better. Right. You've never rested on your laurels, even with all your accomplishments. That utopia might still be waiting for us up ahead. That's what the owner must think, too. You're saying it's not the time to stand still just yet, then? I messed up. I got so caught up in my worries that I thought I was at a dead end. I can't act like this in front of you or the owner. Not when you're always aiming higher. Thanks. Talking to you has given me a bit of a better grip on myself. So, what do you say we go and put my past where it belongs? You've come this far with me. You'll stick around to the end, right? I want to be able to hold my head up high and stand shoulder to shoulder with all of you.
Fechou 90%. Eu tenho que fazer a missão até 99%?
Oh, welcome back. That fight left me spellbound.
Parte mais profunda da minha mente. Vamos lá, Ricardo. A parte mais profunda da sua mente.
We're finally in the deepest area, huh? Well, let's do our thing. I already know what's waiting for us at the end, though.
Aqui o Ricardo morrendo de medo do bicho que matou o amigo dele. E depois que ele fechou os negócios com a Hilda. Aqui ele morrendo de medo do outro bichão. E o Weiner tentando salvar ele. Aqui a Hilda botando ele pra cima. Aqui ele botando uns papão com a Hilda. E aquele correndo do bicho de novo. Bora lá.
Ma'am, that major deal went through. They didn't look happy about it, but they agreed in the end.
Really? That's impressive, Ricardo. Your negotiation skills never fail to surprise me.
You're not the only one surprised. In some ways, this is even tougher than battling aragami.
I'm sorry. I put too much on your shoulders.
Whoa, please don't get the wrong idea. That's not what I meant. My life has been so fulfilling since I came to Chrysanthemum. I really can't thank you enough.
So, Ricardo, do you mind if I ask you something? Why do you do so much for us?
What are you saying? You're the one who picked me.
Yes, that's true, but... you could find a much better deal than here with your skill set. But you volunteered to do whatever you can for me and the port. Why? What makes you go that far?
Well, What a cruel question. She was really wondering that, too. I avoided answering. I felt small, like I was in her debt. I really didn't know what to say. And there was something in my heart I felt I shouldn't say.
Qual é o bichinho que tem na sua mente? Ah, tu?
But today, I plan to put the past behind me. You kids taught me that I still have a future to aim for. If we find that utopia, I'll answer that question and put her doubts to rest. So just you watch. I'm about to get rid of some real heavy baggage. So this is what core engage is like. Nice! Talk about refreshing. Let's move. I'm just stand there and eat my dust.
Bora.
Don't move a muscle.
Você consigo quebrar logo a máscara?
It felt bad.
Ai não, não vou conseguir. Deixa eu me curar. GG. Desbloqueamos o engajamento no criatura Ricardo. Falta só mais um agora.
Thanks for everything. I feel a lot lighter now, in more ways than one. I'm done calling myself sad or pathetic, and I'm done with making excuses. If you can use my help on your path forward, then say the word and I'll do whatever I can. I'll try not to disappoint you. It's good to be...
Nice to see you. I heard you succeeded in using core engage.
Hello, ma'am.
How was he? Inside the resonance area, I mean.
Exemplo de bravura.
Oh, really? I'd like to see that for myself.
Now look, don't fib like that.
You're stronger now, isn't that right? Just don't overdo it, Ricardo. Chrysanthemum would fall apart without you.
Tá falando a verdade. Falei com.
Ma'am, may I ask you a question?
What is it?
Long ago, you hired me on because you said you had just the right job for me. But I'm sure someone of your resources could find any number of people to fill my spot. So, why did you come to me of all people?
Ah, you saw a bit of the past in your resonance area. You're right. There were others who could have helped me establish my port. But I knew you have something that none of the others had.
What could that be?
The willingness to defend your home with your life. On the day of the calamity, Werner and I would have died if you hadn't been there. I'll never forget how you tried to stay there, even though it'd mean your own death. You gave me the courage to make my dream a reality then.
Hilda, it isn't...
So I simply had to work with you. No one else would do. I can't use engage, but I believe that our hearts were bound by the same dream that day.
Thank you, Hilda.
The utopia I have envisioned is still a long way away. Chrysanthemum will keep growing. It'll get busier for you, Ricardo, but you've still got work left in you.
Just give me the word, ma'am. If you start slacking, these kids will shoot right past you, huh? I'll be a sure guard. I have a family to protect.
Ah, eu pulei uma fala. Bem mal. Ricardo desbloqueou um engajamento nuclear. Agora vamos para Lula. O que era a missão dela? Ah, não mostra o que é. Para ela pegar umas balinhas divinas.
Today, you'll be collecting food from the frozen plant. Once it is inspected at the camp, you'll return to base.
Sorry for dragging you into a personal mission of mine.
It's no trouble, and the owner gave her permission. Besides, we might get more tasty food on the menu, so this is important.
Thanks. Let's go. The stuff in there should be fresh.
Será que eu consigo eliminar ele daqui? Precisava de mais um tiro. Vai lá, Lulu. Opa. Eu errei o devoramento 3 vezes. Quando acabar todos os inimigos, eu vou mandar a Lulu procurar. Eita. Ai, cansei. Ai, caramba. Tão pertinho. A Lulu tá perdida no mapa. Eu acho que tá pronto. Ela procurar ali, eu vou procurar também.
There it is, just as we'd hoped. Okay, let's find the rest of the food here. We can use this too. It's a real treasure trove. Starting to enjoy this. Nice. We'll be able to get a lot of flavor from this ingredient. I can show off my skills with this. Keep your appetite ready.
Ela tá mal animada. Ei, Lulu.
here's another good ingredient. Now we're getting somewhere. Authentic Oden is just around the corner. That's everything we need. A very successful hunt.
Congratulations. Please check the food at the camp. I can't wait to taste what you make. Do your best, Lulu.
Thanks. I will, Amy. Okay, let's turn this stuff into Oden. I don't know how it'll turn out. You willing to test it?
Medo. Ai, deixa eu me ajeitar aqui. Todo torto na cadeira. Ver a cena da Lulu cozinhando.
What do you think? Is it tasty?
Isso é incrível! Bem que eu podia estar comendo.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. I plan to make it for everyone on board soon. I'm sure it'd please my master. That is, if I ever get a chance to see him again. It's been a long time since I've cooked trial and error style like this with someone.
Isso aqui te ensinou?
Yes. Overflowing with talent in cooking, sewing, and knowledge. I learned much from her. Master Go taught me how to survive in the field, but she taught me how to live as a human. My master told me to throw away my feelings, so I tried, and lived my hardest as a warrior. Even so, I couldn't let go of the memories of the times she and I spent together. She's not here anymore, but she's still important to me, and I owe her my gratitude. It's all long in the past, and it might just be sentimentality, but even so, if she still has a place in my master's heart, if he still remembers her at all, if I knew that, then it would all feel better, somehow. But he didn't answer, so I'll never find out, no matter how deep into my mind we go. Even so, no matter how much the past rejects me, I won't forget my promise to my master. When you're here, I feel like I can keep going forward forever. Plus, as long as I'm moving forward, my master will be waiting for me, along with his god arc.
Vamos lá, amigo. É hora.
So, this is the deepest area. I don't know what memory nodes will show us here, but let's go and find out.
Tudo era tão fofinho, olha. Ainda tem esse tapa-olho. Ela tem uma cicatriz gigante. O Oden triste. Aquela full bolado. Ela indo embora junto com mim. Ela treinando até. Tá? Vamos lá. Cadê?
This is from the acceleration trigger field test. It was just before I met all of you. This mission was so dangerous. Why would that memory be here?
It hurts. It's tearing me apart. I'm losing it. No, I won't die here. I choose to live.
Too many enemies. The acceleration trigger wiped out the squad. Looks like the only survivors are me and you, Lulu. We can't fight all of them. This could be our end.
I can still...
Lulu, you're barely managing to stay conscious. You asked me one day if I remembered my fallen students. A man can't defend everything. I have no more tears to shed. Maybe you saw me as a cold-hearted fighting machine. But I remember them. They're faint lights in my mind.
What?
I can only fight. I know of no other way to honor the dead. So I don't turn back, no matter how many bodies I step over. Slaughtering gods with this blade is the only way I can honor them.
Master, you fought with the memories of everyone in you. You talked when I was barely conscious. It's just like you. I feel the same way, Master.
Enfim, bicho. Ai, dragão.
Turn those thoughts into strength to build a future. I've decided. I will keep fighting. This is core engage. I feel your strength more than ever. We've got this. Come on. Over the past and into the future.
Opa, posso ser repetitivo? Usar devoramento para não decair o engajamento. Faz o que eu tenho no fogo do dragão. Técnico aí? Acho que eu vou conseguir dar uma chegada. Já posso usar de novo? Carrega, carrega. Ah. E quase que eu não consegui. GG, desbloqueamos um gatilho de aceleração, tá louco. Ai. Ai, mano.
Thank you. You helped me recall a precious memory. The answer was inside me the whole time. I found the gem that was buried so long. I want to show my gratitude. What can I do for you?
Fazer algo divertido.
Something fun. Yeah. I decided to keep my eyes on the future. So something everyone can look back on and smile. Let's create happy memories. All my memories of living at Barren are bitter. The times I spent with you helping to blaze new trails seem kinda nice now that I look back. The path I took was the right one. I'll remain at your side whenever you need me. That's my first promise as I look toward the horizon. Will you take my hand? Thank you. I've got kitchen duty today, so I'm making oden for everyone. Don't spoil your appetite, okay? Master, I swear I'll find you one day, even though you'll probably just blow me off. But when that day comes, please let me fulfill my promise.
Hey, you got a sec? I want to talk about something. An anonymous mail addressed to the Hounds came in today. Keith's looking into it, but we don't know who sent it yet.
The path was altered, and it uses heavy encryption, so... that means it pretty much has to be a port on Gleipnir or Baron's level.
But the problem is the message itself. Take a look.
Eu pulei 5
This picture. And data on Soma Shixel, one of the 3 sages of the Calamity. Plus documents suggesting Soma Shixel and Ein are related. In other words, the sender wants to tell us they're the same person. Ein is an extremely brilliant scientist. There certainly are similarities.
I couldn't believe it myself, so I dug through Ein's entire history. But in the end, I couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. His pre-calamity data is almost strangely complete.
Maybe Ein has some ulterior motive and has hidden his identity. That would put us in danger we need to avoid. Though I hate to say it. Still, the information isn't very credible, and it could be fake. They might want us on edge to disrupt our ties with Dusty Miller.
Yeah, that's right. I don't like this cloud of doubt, so I'll investigate further. If I end up finding out it's only a hoax, then we can rest easy.
Oh, another thing? Let's keep this to ourselves. We don't want to stir things up for no reason. We should keep each other informed of anything new, though, okay?
Rapaz, o Wayne era um cientista da calamidade. Aí ele.
Damn it. Is this really it? Sorry, everyone.
Ein! Are you all right? Claire, please hurry to the lobby. Ein has fallen unconscious. Someone bring a stretcher. Help me carry him to the medical ward.
Agora a gente desbloqueou o engajamento nuclear. Vamos lá para a parte do Wayne. O bônus foi adicionado para mim 55. Depois de toda essa preparação, a gente vai lá. Opa. Basicamente o que ela falou é que as células oráculo dele chegaram na cabeça e ele ficou inconsciente, e é isso que acontece no fim da vida útil dos Guditos. Bom, tem que fazer alguma coisa. Acho que eu tenho que falar com alguém. Esse pai é a Hilda no lobby, no saguão. Tá, vamos olhar. Ah não, é com o Hugo. Semelhante quando o Gultite atinge o seu limite operacional. Para vencer isso, ele precisa de remédios para controlar seu fato de desvio. Precisamos obedecer os ingredientes rápido. Falaram da doença dele antes. Não se preocupe, estou tentando colocar nenhuma culpa em você. É que não poderia ter dito isso antes a mais ninguém. Mas por que será que não pode fazer nada contra a doença se ele sabia? Talvez seja um fenômeno que não apareceu nos outros Guditos. Pretendo resolver isso logo, junto com suspeitas sobre ele. Claire e Kate vão vigiá-los. Vamos cuidar da definição dos ingredientes. Bora lá. Catar os ingredientes. Vou deixar tudo divino. E aí é mais rápido. Vamos lá. Toda a preparação para o quest do Wayne.
Ash density within expectations. No major oracle responses nearby. You are to collect the items needed for a bias factor inhibitor. If there are no questions, please commence.
Let's move.
Tomando tirinho das tarântulas direto. tem que procurar os itens. Vai lá, gente, procurar. Vai aqui também. China.
Ain's in trouble, huh?
Yeah. Let's get what we need and hurry back to base.
Yes.
Tem mais um.
Ayn was going out on missions a lot more than usual recently. I brought it up, but he said he was fine. So I left it at that. If I'd only tried to talk with him more.
We said we wouldn't say anything about his personal missions. It isn't your fault, Amy.
But still...
His bias factor activity was 30 times higher than a normal God Eater. Typically, going up that high means turning into an aragami.
When I think about it, he's a big ball of mysteries. First gen was a seriously long time ago. How can he still be around?
Just one item left to pick up.
Let's hurry.
E cadê o último? Aí. Achei o último item.
You found everything we need. Good work out there. Please prepare to... Keith, please, go ahead.
Hugo, I found some evidence.
I see.
What's going on?
Amy, gather everyone when we get back. I have an announcement.
Understood. I'll put the word out right away.
So, everyone's here? I have an announcement to make. Listen up. Up until today, we've been working alongside Ayn, striving to establish new endeavors. Everyone here has received help from Ayn in some form. That includes me. But today, I learned Ayn is one of the 3 sages of the Calamity. Soma Schicksal.
One of the 3 sages? You mean the ones who created the Ashlands?
Huh? How is that possible?
Are you certain?
Ayn has always refused to undergo medical checks aboard the ship. Of course, he doesn't belong to our port, and I'd never force him. But it was an emergency, so we performed tests to find the cause of his illness. And we found something. Ayn's body is capable of producing P73 bias factor internally. It's a characteristic seen only in the first God Eater, Soma Schicksal.
No way. I didn't want to believe it either, so I looked at the results. But the harder I looked, the more it became clear that Ayn is in fact Soma Schicksal.
If Ayn really is Soma Schicksal, what do we do now?
Right. None of the 3 sages of the Calamity have been found since the Ashlands appeared. He would have to be turned over to Gleipnir and the Port Security Council. After that, there would be a trial at the Central Court in Arrowhead. He'd be given the maximum penalty for certain.
Are we sure Governor General Gatlin doesn't know about this?
Knowing him, it's possible he's been aware of Ein's identity this whole time. But if this got out, even the Governor General wouldn't be able to protect him. But then...
We can save that talk for later. Why would Ein cause the calamity? I don't know the answer. But I know that everything we built together with him wasn't a lie. Let's think of a way to save him. That's good enough for now, right?
Tá, vamos... Ainda... É o sábio da calamidade. Ele que criou a Terra da Decima. Eu fiquei meio assim porque eu tava olhando a imagem, mas é isso. Tipo, como ele criou e morreu nossa gente, ele vai... Ele normalmente tomaria uma pena, né? Bora lá, para a próxima missão. Acho que são 5 missões ou são 7.
With the new data on Ein's body, we found we need some new materials for the inhibitor. If there are no questions, please commence.
Procurar. Vai, isso não tá aqui não. Procura, gente. Gente, procura esse material. Ah, aqui achei um.
I found the first one!
Hey, way to go!
Cadê o outro? Mesmo.
Honestly, I'm relieved we decided to help out Ein.
Yeah, Neil?
I don't know his past, but Dusty Miller took good care of me. Even if everyone had disagreed, I would want to save him somehow.
Yeah. Me too. I want to make sure he survives no matter what.
Right.
It was a huge shock to hear that he was one of the 3 sages of the Calamity. But I've worked with him a long time. I think I know him well.
That's right.
Looks like you have 4. Just one item left to pick up. One more left! One more left!
Yeah, let's find it and go home.
Roger!
Ah, quero comprar esse jogo para jogar com um amigo. Ele tem muito conteúdo. Então, eu tô no episódio 10 agora. Então, cada episódio eu levei umas 2, 4 horas mais ou menos. E eu tô no episódio 10, eu tô no conteúdo final da história já. Tô no pós-história, sabe? Pós-jogo. Essa é uma das últimas fases, mais ou menos, que eu tenho que fazer. Que é a história do En.
You've collected all the items. Good work today. Alright, we'll be waiting for you back home.
É bem divertido pra se jogar, tipo, é muito legal. Tem muitas armas para tu fazer a combinação que tu quiser, você pode E o jogo basicamente ele se adapta ao teu estilo de jogo. Além de ter os aliados, né? Que os aliados, eles... Tu pode usar eles pra cobrir as fraquezas do teu personagem. E quando teu amigo não estiver jogando, né? Tu pode, tipo, trocar umas cartas com ele e usar o personagem dele como um NPC para tu jogar junto.
Ein's bias factor activation level has stabilized for now. However, his condition remains extremely grave. We've slowed the encroachment rate, but that's only bought us some time.
I see.
But we did learn a few important things. Normally, God Eaters reach their limit because they lose control. But in this case, the activation of his oracle cells can't be slowed down. It's like they have a mind of their own and are trying to eat him.
Rapaz, solta o En agora.
I know what's going on. I know about the aragami inside Ein.
Poxa, Fim, por que você não me contou?
Feem, what do you know about this?
The aragami inside Ein has been crying for a long time. It's in a hurry because it wants to eat.
If Feem is right and Ein's oracle cells are hastening the corrosion, then we probably have even less time than we thought we did. Listen, we have one suggestion. If things continue as they are, then Ein will likely never wake up again. But his resonance area may be a path that leads to his conscious mind. Knowing him, he had to have been aware of the state his body was in. So I think we should go straight to the source to find a solution. How about it?
Não temos escolha. Vamos pular lá na mente dele e achar esse bichão.
Yeah. We're counting on you. I've talked to Keith about prepping the connection. The observee this time will be the very first God Eater. Anything could happen in his resonance area. Be sure to take care.
Vamos lá. Vai dar ruim, tenho certeza, mas vamos lá. Ele está dormindo como sempre. Ah, tá. Vou preparar meus itens. Lá de novo. Só vamos. Memórias ruins. Eita, eu vou sozinho. Bora lá então.
Resonance area link established. All instruments are green. The area is moderately warped. Expect multiple memory nodes. It's a solo operation this time. Good luck in there.
É, o bicho não tá mesmo. Opa, calma. Corujax, muito obrigado pelo follow, mano. Faço live das terças, sextas e domingo. De vez em quando eu vou tentar trazer uma long play aqui de algum jogo. Agora eu tô finalizando o Good Eater, tô na rota final para terminar o jogo. Oxi, esse é um minha, não? Que isso?
What is a human doing here?
Caramba, ele sabe que eu tô aqui.
Out of here now! You're mine! Eat 'em up!
deixa eu usar a devoração, rapaz. Cara. Cadê? O luz de memória dele. Ah, aqui.
I told you to go away! I need to hurry.
Ele parece muito que tá consciente, sabe?
There's something I have to do. If you interfere, you'll regret it.
Memory node responses appearing rapidly. Be careful.
I'll kick their ass! Fly! I've got no choice.
Memory node responses are clear. Resonance area warp has decreased. Are there any changes?
You're a weird human. You plan to keep going on? Whatever. I don't care.
Mas ele tá falando comigo.
You really came this far. This place. This is where Soma was born.
Embedding the bias factor in a mature host is nigh impossible.
The only solid results we've seen are with prenatal injection. Even then, it's only had limited success with the rats.
We've tested enough rats. I think it's past time we move into human trials. Well past.
The P73 bias factor has incredible potential, but we've only scratched the surface. I don't think we're ready. Not even close.
The real question is how we can afford to wait any longer. People are dying every day by the thousands to the origami menace.
You wouldn't adapt, but Johannes, what about our son? He could take to it. He could. You will bring joy to this world. My darling boy, my precious little boy. You will shield them from the aragami. You will save them.
Putting your enemy inside of yourself. Humans are very interesting. And so, Soma and I were born together in that moment.
A purpose, Soma. You have a purpose. You shall purge this world of those beasts. You will see them all burn and fall.
His basal cell metabolism is extraordinary. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
That's impossible. I put 8 stitches in his wound yesterday. He can't be healed already. He can't be human.
Soma's a pretty strange one, too. He could have just eaten all the people he didn't like. And when he wouldn't do it, I wanted to do it for him. But I couldn't do anything at all.
Nossa. Eu me esqueci como essa parte do jogo é legal, ó. Uma olhadinha, você pode ver o resto do minha. Vamos lá. Vamos para a próxima parte. Em capítulo parte 4, alguma coisa assim. Vamos lá.
Resonance area connection established. Link strength is fluctuating, but within parameters. Alright, good luck in there.
You ataram por aqui ele de novo.
You're back again, strange human. As long as you don't interfere, I don't care. Go ahead and look.
This is the first time we've met in person, isn't it? Costa Heidenstam, head of Transmission Engineering Research. We're developing transmission technology using bias fields.
I'm Josiah Kwan, a specialist in nanomachines. I owe much to your father, and am very glad to meet you.
I've heard a lot about both of you from the director of the Far East branch.
Oh, well, that's an honor.
That's when Soma met them.
De volta. Bora lá.
I've seen your theory on generating auto-regressive networks using retro-oracle cells. An old man like me would never have conceived of it. Your insight is marvelous.
So what did you want? The proposed Ragnarok project. We'd like you to help realize it.
You're mine! Oh, yeah!
Cadê? Tem uma trechinha.
A centrally controlled network of God Arc nanomachines operated through a bias field. Aragami touching it would be devoured by the altering of the nanomachine's bias tendency. That's the basic idea of the Ragnarok project, right? The project needs an AI, a central core to operate the nanomachines. We can't create it without your brilliant mind, Dr. Schicksal. You think too highly of me.
Hey.
Dr. Schicksal, can you say humanity is truly living right now? We've been fodder for Aragami for 30 years. I want to put an end to that. I want to lead humanity to a new life.
Soma joined the project.
Cadê?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Cara, interesse.
The resonance wave CI ratio is too low. We absolutely must have higher oscillations.
We'll place autonomous amplifiers at each relay station. I'll create a model.
I'd heard the rumors, but this far exceeds what I imagined.
What do you mean?
Bringing you aboard was the right choice. Right, Dr. Heidenstam?
Someone really seemed happy for once.
Percebi que tem tipo uma criança dentro dele que tem pensamentos depois.
Dr. Heidenstam, Dr. Schicksal, we finally reached this stage.
If the next simulation goes well, we can finally proceed to testing.
Yeah, but the conditions need to be just right. We need time to evaluate the results.
You're brilliant, Dr. Schicksal, but you're also very cautious.
It's what he does best. Go ahead. Investigate until you're satisfied.
They were only a step away.
GG.
You'll find all the specifics in the written report. But to summarize the situation, the analysis of the simulation confirms a major vulnerability in the system. If it were to get out of control during a test run, it could cause a global catastrophe with devastating consequences. We need to postpone the testing.
How long do you estimate the delay would be?
Well, we're closely examining everything right now. It's already clear that core components will need to be redesigned and installed, though. All in all, we're looking at a delay of at least 24 months, including verification, and maybe up to 4 years.
Dr. Schicksal, objectively speaking, I can see no clear flaw in the logic of your report. However, the problem you're describing here would only occur if the central core had human-level intelligence. Are you saying that the core you led the development for is capable of such a fantastic thing?
It's not conclusive. I'm only saying it's a possibility.
So you're suggesting we delay the project for an unknown possibility? That's ridiculous. Dr. Kwan, we should perform the test as scheduled.
That's crazy. You're willing to ignore the danger and still go ahead with the test?
Yes, yes. You've always seemed terribly afraid it would fail, Dr. Schicksal.
Dr. Heidenstam, that's going too far. I, for one, understand Dr. Schicksal's concerns all too well. Yet, here we are. We are not in a position to control every little pebble we find on the side of the road. We simply have to keep forging ahead. You, of all people, are well aware of how much funding has gone into this project. And think of all the people working tirelessly in R&D. We can't let them down. We're in essence responsible for their lives.
Don't you understand? Their lives would be under more immediate threat if the test failed.
All right, Dr. Schicksal. I can see you simply want to postpone the test no matter what. With that in mind, all further discussion will take place between myself and Dr. Heidenstam.
Dr. Kwan!
Look, if we can deal with the issues, then you'll have no objections. Isn't that right, Dr. Schicksal?
Yes.
Then we'll work together to prepare a proposal. And soon, Please just wait for us to get in touch with you.
You're still here then? I told you before. There's something very important I have to do quickly. I will eat Soma to save him.
Caramba, tipo, isso que tá acontecendo agora é o que ele tinha falado ali, o núcleo do aragami, que eles colocarem na pessoa que tem inteligência humana. Para lá ver o resto da história.
Vital signs are normal. Resonance area connection established. The area is heavily warped, so please use all due caution. Alright, please begin.
Agora perfeitinho essa parte.
These are his memories of that day.
Why? Dr. Kwan and Dr. Heidenstam haven't contacted me in a week now. What could be going on?
Mostra minhas memórias, velho.
My head is splitting. This is Satellite 24. Block C. What's happening? What?
That was when the calamity happened.
What's going on? Damn, what's happening? A wide area oracle effect. Did they really go ahead with the test?
Soma is such a fool. He trusts people so easily. But that's also something that's good about him.
Eles fizeram uns testes mesmo de destino pra não fazer.
Damn it. Are there really no survivors? Someone! Answer me! do?
Help me.
Run, now! Come on, I'll play with you some more.
It was always like that. I was with Soma, but I could never do anything. That time was the same. But now, for a little while, if I'm quick, I can eat Soma to save him.
Parece que eu tenho garoto aqui, só vão. Certeza que eles fizeram um teste, todo mundo morreu e só aquele menino. Parece muito com ele. Para a próxima parte. Elas vão em 6. E tem a impressão de que esse é o último conjunto assim.
This will be your fourth connection to Ein's resonance area. The warp gets greater as you go deeper, so please take care. If there are no questions, please commence.
Hit him up! Fly!
Dr. Quan and Dr. Heidenstam still haven't sent any messages.
I see.
As you thought, they must have rushed to start the test. It's the only possible answer.
What about the area around HQ? How was it?
The black mist originated there and spread across a roughly 300-mile radius. There are differences in density, but a human couldn't last 10 minutes anywhere inside. No survivors were found within 100 miles of HQ. Anyone close was doomed.
Understood. For now, please get some rest.
About the black mist seen at HQ. The same phenomenon was seen at major bases throughout Europe as well. All All of them are more or less devastated.
I see.
If it wasn't only Europe, but other branches around the world too, then... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay. Thank you for your report.
Opa, errei. Caramba. Tô tentando ficar calmo, mas esse tarântula tá batendo. Ai.
Do you read me? This is the Far East Branch. Do you read, Dr. Shixel? This is Lindo Amamiya at the Far East Branch. Damn it. There's too much interference. I can't hear a thing.
Hello, I read you. This is Soma.
Oh, I finally got through to you.
Lindo, is that you?
Hey, come on, man. Don't sob into my ear like that. Anyway, I'm glad to hear you're alive.
Lindo, tell me, what's the status of the Far East?
Hmm? It's basically what you're imagining. That weird mist came out of nowhere and covered the whole branch in 30 minutes.
But are you all okay?
Yeah, I guess. We're all alive anyway.
I'm sorry. This whole terrible mess. I am responsible for all of it.
I see. Listen, Soma. I'll keep everyone I can reach safe. I promise. Got that? So keep living. Follow the path you need to. Solve this problem any way you can. Do you understand? Ah, crap. This is the last line still connected. It looks like we're about out of time.
All right. Then I'll leave the Far East in your hands. And I promise, I'll find a way to deal with this situation. Somehow.
Yeah. You do that, Dr. Shixel. Once it's all done, we'll get a drink. See you, friend. Take care of yourself.
From that day forward, Soma called himself Ein instead. He said he'd keep being Ein until he could resolve the calamity. Oh no. Looks like time is running out quickly. I really need to hurry. I have to admit that talking with you has been less boring than I thought it would be. But this is the last and only chance I'll get to do something for Soma's sake. I really can't fail him now.
Você tem que ir rápido, Soma tá pro saco. Mas vamos lá. Ah, tem que pular com uva e com Kate.
We've pinpointed the deepest part of Ein's resonance area with the radar. We've found it, but the situation is more difficult than we thought.
What's the problem exactly?
Well, the biggest is probably how deep Ein's resonance area is. The deeper you want to connect, the higher the resonance ability has. That's why we've been using the boss and having an easy time connecting. But we'll need far greater resonance ability to reach that far into Ein.
That's a pretty tall order.
On top of that, his resonance area already has a pretty heavy warp in it. I'd expect lots of powerful memory nodes. Going in solo would be crazy.
Como desenvolvemos essa habilidade?
Huh. A way to raise resonance ability? It's really all genetic. Wait a second. Yes. And that could...
You got something, Keith?
Give me just a minute. Sorry for the delay. I found it. I found a way to get into a really deep resonance area. In short, we can use the same principle as a multi-stage rocket.
A rocket?
Yeah. You load up tons of propellant to send it as high as you can, right? You drop the tanks as you get higher, making it lighter so it can go up more. If the boss is the rocket's body, everyone else would be the propellant tanks.
So, in other words, we add our resonance ability to provide a lot more oomph. It looks good enough on paper, but will it really work?
Everyone developed a high sync rate through core engage training, right? Sync rate determines how far resonance characteristics can be shared. It also functions as a scale. So if we can synchronize with your resonance and adjust the vector it moves along...
We might have enough resonance ability to reach deep into Ein's mind, huh?
Precisely! Napkin math says that the 8 of us have enough power to just barely make it. Every one of us will need to give our all.
And given Ein's condition, this will be our first and last. We can do this, right?
Claro que a gente consegue.
I'll inform everyone of what we'll be doing for this mission. We're gonna get in there and find Ein.
Ué. Ela disse que vai fazer o que puder para ajudar. Calma aí. Amanda. Calma que eu já volto. Tô procurando uma coisa. O que eu vou achar? Tá, agora deixa eu fechar isso daqui. Bora lá. Tem que falar com todo mundo pra isso. Fazer tudo o que é necessário para salvar. Vai cada um lado e tomar apoio. Ele falou que a gente pergunta se a gente vai ajudar. Vamos lá. Operação Foguete. Última parte da missão do ano. E a missão tem 4 estágios. Preparar, tá? Quebrar tudo. Bora lá.
Resonance area link established. Vitals all normal, instruments all green. Target is the deepest part of the resonance area. Begin phase 1. Good luck to you, everyone.
I didn't think you'd come this far. You really do want to interfere.
That's the child's voice you were talking about?
Looks like we're not welcome.
Just a little more. Just a little more and it'll be over. I won't let any of you stop me!
We won't be stopped now either. Let's push through.
Tô travado, bicho. Caramba. Tá questionado. Você vê que não é uma machadada. GG.
Phase 1 complete. Good work, everyone. Disconnecting Ricardo, Claire, and Keith from main group.
That voice. What was it? Its tone was so cornered.
Yeah, I think we'll meet its owner when we reach our target.
I'll monitor the connection when I get back. Boss, take care of Ein.
Vamos. Assim, pouquinho da hora, gente.
Resonance area link is unstable, but still intact. Continuing the mission and initiating phase 2.
Hoje a gente acaba esses livros.
Ever since Soma was a child, I could never do anything for him. I waited. Now, I finally have a chance to act. This is the only chance I have. I swear to you, I am going to eat Soma!
His presence is so strong. I feel like it'll crush me.
But
We have to do this!
Caramba. Caramba.
I'm still in this!
Agora eu te finalizo. Tive que gastar uns negocinhos de couro. Nem existe.
Great work on Phase 2, team. Disconnecting Hugo, Zeke, and Lulu from main group.
That's as far as we go. That voice sounded so pained.
Yeah. It made me reluctant to fight.
But we can't surrender here. The only way through is forward. The rest is up to our expert. Please.
The resonance area connection is still live somehow. The mission can continue. Please initiate Phase 3.
Soma suffered all alone for so long. He suffered and suffered. Plan to make him hurt more. If you want to interfere, then I'll eat all of you first!
Looks like we're really not welcome here. But I'm not gonna back down now. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll fight too.
Ah não, você não vai me acertar assim não. É, então.
I'm still in this. I've got no choice.
Calma.
I've got no choice.
Mais um. Caramba. Aqui. Tá. Mais uma na cerebro.
Phase 3 complete. Route to the target has been secured.
Phew. We actually made it somehow.
Disconnecting Neil and Fiend from main group. Unfortunately, we won't be able to monitor the status any further in. We're praying for your safety. Take care in there.
You're on your own from here. You can do it. Save Ein for us.
Daddy, we're counting on you.
Vamos salvar o Wayne.
There you are. I told you I won't let you interfere. I won't let you hurt Soma anymore. I'll keep Soma safe from you.
Don't worry. Our guest isn't here to cause me pain.
Well, why did you come here then?
Vim para salvar Wayne.
To save him? Then you're like me.
Mais ou menos.
Since the calamity, Soma's always been alone. No one came to help him. I've been with Soma since he was little, but I could never do anything for him. But finally, I've become able to do things for Soma.
That wide area engage you performed with Fim. It woke up the aragami inside of me, giving it temporary awareness.
Yes, I can only do things for Soma temporarily. Not much longer. Soon I will have to sleep again. I have to eat Soma and turn him into an aragami before that happens. Soma has been suffering ever since the day the calamity happened. I caused so many lives to be lost. My mistake ruined the whole world. Right, Soma? You wanted to run away, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. I am guilty of causing the calamity. I constantly wanted to run from that.
Since Soma wants to run away, I want to set him free. I thought if I ate Soma and turned him into an aragami, he'd be free from pain.
Pensei que se superasse Soma, transformasse em alguém e ficaria dentro dele. Vai ser gente.
Really? I guess I don't understand the things you humans say. Hang in there, Soma. I'll be done eating you soon. You won't have to hurt anymore.
No. I won't run anymore.
Why?
Never run away from living. An old friend said that to me once. And it seems like you said the same.
I see. Nobody was trying to save Soma. No one was there to save Soma's soul. I thought I would have to do it. But Soma, you aren't alone anymore, are you?
Claro que não tá mais sozinho.
Alright. In that case, I'll stop eating you now. Soma, go out and live. I'd be happier if you stayed yourself, rather than becoming an aragami.
I'm sorry. I put you through a lot.
No, I'm glad we could talk. You're also pretty interesting, for a human. I enjoyed this. Uh-oh. It looks like it's time. Soma? Or should I call you Ein now? It's so confusing. Well, either will do, right? Please, take care of your friend from here on, okay?
Thank you. There will be memory nodes up ahead. Let's go. The area is heavily warped. Incoming! Watch my back!
Caramba, é um tigre morcego. Tenta derrubar ele pela perna. Errei o tiro. Bora lá, hein? Deu trabalho vir aqui. Criar as asas.
You were supposed to bear the burden of your sins.
I did.
But you just wanted to flee from them.
I did.
You have no right to remorse now.
That may be true. Even so, I won't run from my sins anymore.
Caramba.
Things may not look so good, but I'm done running away. I'll bear my sins and keep surviving. I made that promise to my friends fighting in the Far East, and the one who's been inside me all this time.
Soma, are you still suffering?
There you are.
That one keeps attacking you. I never liked him at all. I don't need to eat you anymore, so I'll eat him instead.
I owe you. It's the end. Come on! So this is a core engage. I can feel your will to survive. You're far stronger than I imagined. My apologies to Sakaki and Lika, but let's see what you've got.
Tô bem, bichinho. Caramba. Opa.
Looks like it's over.
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
I'm glad I could help you in the end. But now, it's goodbye. Well, take care of yourself. Make sure you eat enough.
I will. We'll meet again. Someday.
E acabando a história do Enz lutando engajamento no terror. Depois de tanto tempo. A gente conseguiu.
This is...
Welcome home!
Yeah. Good to be back.
Ein, how are you feeling?
I'm just fine. It feels like I was having a long, long dream. Sorry to put you through that, everyone. And let me say something important. Thank you. You in particular went through a lot.
Não foi nada. Na real, eu gosto de desafio.
You sure do. Amy, can you call everyone to the lobby? There are things I need to say. Things I know about the Calamity.
Right. I'll do that now.
And that's what happened on the day of the Calamity. If you have questions, I'll answer them.
Well, this isn't a question, but it wasn't your fault at all, Ein. I mean, you tried to stop the others. How can you accept being called one of the 3 sages of the Calamity?
No matter the process, I helped create the technology that started the Ashlands. And out of everyone, it was I who could have stopped the experiment. But in the end, I didn't. That says it all.
Well, that's true in part, but...
So, Ein, what do you want to do next?
I want to return to the Far East. I believe that fixing the Ashlands will require contacting people over there.
But are the people you knew in the Far East still alive? Sorry to be pessimistic, but I don't want you to meet disappointment there.
It's okay. Thanks for thinking about me. You're right. There's no proof the people in the Far East are alive. I contacted them once right after the Calamity, but the Ashlands cut us off. Still, they aren't the type to die easily. I'm sure they're still alive. I have faith in all of them.
So how do you plan to get to the Far East?
The first thing I'll need are ports, to serve as relay stations along the way. Traversing the Ashlands alone with no route is still far too dangerous after all. Ports would need to be built to help secure a supply line too.
So you'd need to construct multiple new ports to get over there.
That's right. But crossing to the Far East wouldn't be their sole purpose. Each one would have to be a much-needed home to people living in the area. That's what my vision is. I am partly responsible for the state of the world. I could never cast aside people I meet on my path. It might be an endless process, but I won't waste the life you saved.
I see, then. What you're aiming for is pretty clear. And as it stands, we might be headed in the same direction.
What do you mean?
A port where everyone can live and follow their dreams. But one port will never be enough. We need to build them everywhere. So Ein, wouldn't you say our dream is kind of a bridge to your dream?
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Ein, if you share our dreams here on this ship, then you're a true friend. Right, Finn?
Yeah! If you chase the same dream, you're a friend. You're...
That's how it is. Ein, let's find a new tomorrow. All of us.
Yeah, you can count on me.
E a gente acabou a história do Wayne. Passado de todo mundo. Ah, foi bem legal esse jogo. Cara, aquele último Mega me deu trabalho. Isso foi bacana. Vou deixar os créditos rolarem. Eu acho que é uma boa iniciar a live com esses créditos. Eu vou pensar no que eu vou fazer a partir de agora. Eu tô pensando em trazer outro jogo. Tô pensando em algum jogo de série Tales ou minha coisa. É bastante legal. E agora, nota deuses máximo level 60. Vamos falar com ele. Valeu. Vocês sabem. Cadê minha recompensa, rapaz? Falei com o Hugo sobre isso. Vamos adiantar vocês por um tempo, eu fico feliz. Ah, cadê minha recompensa? Tá. Ele tá falando o que aconteceu nos negócios da calamidade. Tá contando tudo que ele sabe. Vamos procurar um local adequado para construir um novo porto. Mas vamos ter que aprender mais sobre as terras das cinzas distantes. Podemos simplesmente ir até lá, claro, mas não se preparar seria tolice. Eis o ponto crucial. Tem um porto na Europa em que várias terras das cinzas estrangeiras convergem. Chamamos esse lugar de Terra das Cinzas Rubras. As diferentes cinzas ativam e alteram umas às outras, deixando a área altamente instável. Ainda são muito perigosas, mas aqui são mais fortes as propriedades das terras da cinza. Significa que estudar as áreas nos ensinará muito sobre as terras das cinzas distantes. Quero continuar essa pesquisa. Você vai me ajudar? Cara, pode apostar. É o que eu queria ouvir. Eu organizei uma missão para a Terra das Cinzas Rubras. Vamos apelar para encontrar um futuro. É isso, gente. Passei de 50 minutos do meu horário. Bom, hoje foi um dia legal. Queria agradecer a todos os follows de hoje. Coruja X1, da Cozinha Chan e Jun DX. Muito obrigado pelo follow, gente. Eu vou aqui me despedindo e espero que vocês tenham um ótimo finalzinho de semana e uma boa noite. Até mais. Valeu.